Hi Collective, this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles. Welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a card reading and I noticed that I did not put my toys away before starting a new reading. Alright, so let me just put these away. Alrighty, let's get all the decks out. Well. So excited. It's kind of like life sometimes. We're so ready and we want to jump in. But we're not prepared. So part of the lesson here is get prepared before you do something, so you're not stuck trying to shuffle and get be all losing time because you got to reorganize everything. Although it could show that you have a certain skill set that you're able to, but the thing is, if you're always living that way, you're gonna hit a wall at one point. So let's see what we got from the Chakra and Earth Goddess. The Earth Goddess cards here. Let's see what we got for certain words. Alright. Let's see what we got. We got shift. For some of you, there may be a shift going on. A shift of sorts. There's influence. Is that working alright? There we go. Influence. And there is time. Shift, influence, and time. There's a shift that's happening, yes. And it may take some time due to some type of influence. Alright, let's see what else we got. Let's get some from the Moon Oracle ones here. Or is it the Moon Goddess? Moon Goddess. Oracle, yeah. Ooh, one wants to come out. Change. There's some change going on too. So the shift, a change. There's some type of influence in the middle of it, and it's going to take time. What's the influence? Whoa. Oh, the influence is how quickly you accept your own situation. How quickly you accept this shift that's happening, whether you like it or not. Like for example, the age of Aquarius was spoken about way before it even happened, and it says it'd be a change of how the world is perceived as we know it. There'll be a change within the people, and some people didn't want anything to change, and it's normal because humans are naturally resistant. So some people held so hard to their resistant part that change is going to happen whether you like it or not. And yeah, we don't like hearing that. But for this shift to happen in your specific life and these changes to happen, that it depends how fast you're willing to accept this change in the first place. Say, what's the clarifier here on the time card? What's that about? Is it from this deck that will get it, or from another one? What is the time factor? Oh, time to balance. Accept and balance yourself. That's the balance card. Alright. So time, balance time. Balance time is also making time for your loved ones, making time for you, because you're in your self-care journey. It's also making time for work, for play, for and for yourself. It is the social aspect, the work aspect, and yourself and family aspect, whatever it is that is of value to you. Let's get some astrology cards on here. See, possibly get a timing for when the change or shift may happen, or if it's happening right now, in which house, or who it's mostly affecting, like which signs. Well, it's happening in the area of healing. Chiron, healing. That's where the shift and the changes are happening at the moment. Hey, what is this acceptance, this influence? What do you have for that? What do we have for... Ooh, there it is. North Node, life's purpose. So accept that you have a life purpose. You are a great influencer and you don't even know it. North Node. life's purpose, your destiny. Accept your destiny. Okay, see what the balance and time is about. If it's about someone in specific, certain sign or a certain house in your astrology chart, or a certain planet that's affecting this, or what is the time on this? 8th house, endings and beginnings. 8th house, endings and beginnings. There has to be a recalibration time between an ending and then a new beginning starts. You got to give yourself time to readjust to a new way of being. A new, whatever's new, you need some readjusting time, a transition time between, like, let's say you're a teenager and then you're entering adulthood. You're done with school and you're going into the work world. So there has to be a transition time, and a lot of times we don't have that. There's nothing. You're just thrown in and good luck. And you're like, oh, and then it gets scary, and then that's how you have a lot of those 20-year-olds that ends up having a burnout or be totally anxiety or have or depression, or there was no transition time. So let's see what else. That was one of the examples that I've seen myself in society and from my own experience. We could have avoided all that if we would have had the right guidance. But maybe it depends on how our society is made. Culturally as well. Certain cultures, there was people, mentors, that would help you between the adolescent time to becoming an adult. Ooh. Well, for a lot of you, it felt like you had a broken heart because you felt like betrayed and lied to by the time you entered that adulthood, you know? So, as you're going through this, and there's an ending and a new beginning, and there's time for balancing, while you're going through that time, it's definitely shifts, changes, healing from the Three of Swords here. Healing from a broken heart. Your trust got broken. You were disillusioned. You thought things were a certain way, and then you discovered they're not. So it really affected you. Well, the North Node and life's purpose, acceptance, and influence. Here you have the Two of Pentacles. And this shows you the monarch butterfly. So there is a transition happening. There is something that's blooming, that you're no longer a caterpillar, you're now a butterfly. And you're balanced, you're balancing things that are of value to you. Okay? That balance comes in more than once in this reading. The image of it and the word. Woo! Alright, for endings and beginnings, there's a bigger story here. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Trying to move these cards without moving the other cards. What do we got? Ooh, Son of Cups. That would be you have help. Help coming in. There's people that will offer their help or their wisdom or their expertise or words of encouragement or tell you a little bit what you need, what you're asking, and it'll make the journey have a little bit more ease. Okay? So rest assured, the universe always sends someone if we're willing to accept. Okay, I'll put that in the acceptance pile here. And to overcome what losses you may have felt. It may take some effort, but you'll make it because you're still standing. What a nice reading. Wow. Oh, and then your passions will get ignited. Son of Wands. Nice energy. Let's get some more words here from the chakra or about this whole story here. Healing. The shift that's happening is changes, and these changes has to do with healing. These healings has to do with broken heart and balancing things that are of value to you. There's an influence You are an influence, but first you got to accept your life purpose. You'll have the help that you need to be able to get there. You may have suffered great loss, and it was an effort to get past it. So the next card, it speaks, the 8th house speaks about endings and beginnings, and you need to balance yourself so that you feel ready and willing to go forward in a balanced way, and that takes time. So the cards that came out, we have prayer. You can ask for help from the divine, because the divine is always there to help you. And this is part of mysticism. Okay, you can also, like, some people may practice some things. They may burn candles, because that's a form of prayer as well. You can use different ways, or you can go and research ways like self-help or things like there's classes, courses, support groups, and you can get a formation as in education. Or you're starting to see yourself form from the formless, because you were nothing. It's kind of like when the butterfly was in the cocoon, it turned to goo, and then it recreated itself totally to turn into a butterfly, to turn into a winged one. Something with wings, when before it would just crawl everywhere, right? Ooh, so many. Okay, what else do we have? Okay. Growth. You're definitely on the journey of growing. And it creates fortitude within you. You become stronger due to all this growth. And absence. When there's absence. Absence of the things you no longer need. Letting go of things too. Alright? Sometimes absence is taking the time away to be able to make sense of yourself and get into your balanced state. Sometimes shutting out the opinions and sayings of other people's on what they think you should be doing, when you need to find out what you need, what you want to know. The only person that knows about you the most is you, because you are the one in your own shoes. So this has been your message, collective. I know it's a jibble-jabble full of different words. Make sense of it. It sounds, it feels, it looks and seems like what's happening within. But, you know, you are strong. You have all these skill set around you, all these wisdom, knowledge. You have everything you need within you and all around you. Don't lose hope. Balancing takes time sometimes, especially after major endings. And give yourself that time. Give yourself that gift of a little bit of a time out from everything that's overly distracting or overly stimulating. So thank you very much for supporting my channel. Thank you for listening. This is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and we'll see you next time.